To where?
To their house.
To which house?
I don't know. You
Well, I
told
don't
me
know
you knew
either.
who they were. You knew where they lived, down on Old Caseyville Road. We discussed it in the police department. Leonard said it was a good idea. I thought it was a good idea. I want to know where we are at. I'm sorry. My disabled husband, as you very well know, was approached, and I thought, since the chief of police knows exactly who was at my house at that time doing their trolling, that we would have by now sent a car there. And I don't care who we pick up. If they all have warrants, let's pick one of them up. And didn't we agree on that, Leonard?
I assumed that's what was going to happen.
I'm asking you, have we done it?
Pardon?
Have we done it?
I have no idea if we did it. I have to.
Because you haven't followed up?
I'm not passing the buck on Frank there.
I'm just asking, have you followed up? Have we been there? Have we picked anyone up? If all the Hart girls have warrants on them, and we know that's who was at my house, and we have very specific descriptions, I want to know, have we been there?
We've been to several houses where I know that they were, yes. Have I been to an house myself? No. Are they criminally interested?
At what point can I get any kind of dates and times on at what point we went there looking for them? Or do I have to fill out a FOIA?
What do you need a FOIA?
I'm asking you, Leonard, if you were at the same meeting I was, you knew how upset I was, you agreed with me that we should send a car there. I'm asking you, has it been done?
I can't answer that because I'm not a patrolman, but I assumed that Frank was handling that. And so I'm not passing the buck to Frank, and I'm just assuming that.
We already had this conversation, Frank, or I'm sorry, we already had this conversation.
Yeah.
You are Frank's boss. You need to make sure Frank does his job. Frank needs to make sure the police do their job. I'm asking you, has it been done?
On my part, no, it hasn't been done. I can say no, it has not been done. I don't know.
And
Frank
why?
has to answer that. If he said it hasn't been done, I guess it hasn't been done, and you don't have to do it for that.
And we know where the Hart girls live, right? Is that not what he said in that meeting?
I don't know the Hart girls. I only know the description you gave of them.
I didn't give any description. I don't know them. I didn't give any description. I don't know them. Frank knew them from the description.
He was aware of them. I remember
on the phone. He said, from Brian's description, it is the Hart girls.
I recall that.
Okay. What have we done? I would like an update.
No. I guess nothing's been done, or else Frank will be able to answer that.
For all of you left in the dark, let me advise you. My disabled husband was at home one day. Two girls pulled up to our house. And if anyone is familiar with my house, to pull up to my house, you go 25 feet above the street. They drove all the way around the back side. My husband was inside cooling off because he had been in the garage working. The driver of the car got out and said, I'm your neighbor's cousin, and they said I should come over here. You might have an empty gas can I can borrow. And my husband said, yes, I got one out here in the garage, and he walked out there. At that point, the passenger got out of the car. Now, I'm not sure which girl had the tattoos, or at what point Frank knew who the girls were. But as Brian retrieved an empty gas can, thinking they were my sister-in-law's cousins, she said, you have 2 motorcycles and 2 hot rods in this garage up here, huh? Now, if you all remember, 9 months ago, I caught somebody coming up the garage, or coming up my driveway, and they went to the drug house, which has since been closed down. Now, I'm not home. My husband's home alone. Except my daughter's inside. She sees these girls outside. My dogs are going crazy. She lets them outside. The passenger says to Brian, do you have any money we can put gas in this gas can with? He said, no, I do not. The driver says, do I have to return it? He said, yes, you do. That's what borrow means. And they left. Of course, because my dogs came out and they're barking and going crazy. And now these two women who have come up to the back side of my house know there's somebody in the house. Thank God, because how would I have found my husband after that? I don't even go into the 911 fiasco because I've already been through that with Frank and Leonard. However, I had to demand that we send a police car to the Harts. They knew it was the Hart girls. Have we been there yet? No. They're all wanted. Well, shouldn't this be an ideal situation that we would send a policeman there? Because I don't care how many of them there are. You already have the description. You know who they are. You arrest one if they're wanted. I promise you it's going to get back to the rest of them that we know it was them that was at my house. Obviously, yet we have not done that.
You make any comment on it, Frank?
No, the only thing I would say, it's not regular for us to send officers even a few miles out of Denver to try to enforce other agency warrants.
I'm sorry, you told me they are on Old Caseyville Road. I think that's Caseyville.
Candy, I never said that.
Leonard?
I think we're up to 5 minutes. One thing I will mention is when your husband did call in, and I don't want to get into the night, but we all went through that, he asked for, not to send a car to his house or whatever, and he asked for a car, and the car was there with what, 4.5 minutes in that area?
Hold on, he did not ask for not to send a car to the house. He asked to see an officer.
He asked not to see an officer.
Oh, no, I beg to differ with you, Leonard.
I thought he did, didn't he?
Actually, yes, that's one of the things that I've addressed with.
That's what I got a little bit.
No, Leonard, he asked to see an officer on all 3 calls. You're getting confused. Frank?
That's, you're right, and that's like I addressed you in the meeting. That was one of the things that's one of the meetings that I had with Sergeant Spratt. That there was a mistake there, there was a problem there, and it's been addressed with CENTCOM, it's been addressed with each and every one of the members of the department.
But it has not been addressed with the Hart girls who were trolling my house. Do they realize that you, as the Caseyville Police Department, know it was them?
Okay, does anybody else have a comment, citizens' comment? Andy, all I can tell you, we'll just argue with Frank and we'll address it, find out what happened. I don't follow the day-to-day operation.
Leonard,
Pardon?
it's your job to make sure that Chief's
What's
doing
John's
it.
job? He's chairman, go to John with that.
She did go to me, and you know what, as a matter of fact, here's your abatement deal right here, Mr. Mayor. It says, "The chief shall be answerable to the mayor in all matters regarding the operation of the Caseyville Police Department. The chief shall have operational control, not me."
Well, I've got.
We've been down this road, I don't know how many times, Mr. Mayor, and I've had complaints from people on a number of things, and Candy came to me and I told her where to go to get the issue resolved. I sent her to CENTCOM and had her FOIA all the information she needed to do, and that's where I stepped back, because I've been down this
I haven't
road
got
since
it
a
yet.
year ago,
I'm
and
waiting
have
for
no
Brendan Kelly
results.
to approve it.
To what?
I'm waiting for Brendan Kelly to approve it.